I'm Kaelin with Worth, and this is
Lila Nikole.
Yay! Okay, so let's get right into it. So I just want to start off by saying that Worth introduced me to the tech world, and it's really shown me, the bridge between, technology and literally everything, down from ordering a coffee to implementing it in fashion and collectibles. So I wanted to take it back to the Puerto Rican Day Parade, right? So I know we had a couple activations there with you. I wanted to ask what felt fragile there? Like, what could we work on, on our side so that next time it's more seamless?
For me, I think that when you try to introduce technology to a consumer, you have to imagine that they're not smart and they don't understand. So everything needs to be as easy as possible that a child can walk up and do it, and so can an older person. So there has to be a way of showing what your technology can produce without actually having to explain it to someone. Right. So my answer would be simplicity. Um, to get to what the cool thing is, without you having to tell me to do it.
Right.
So there's 2.5 million people that were on the street for the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and my float was one of the main ones. But if you didn't know what the QR code did, right? Like we had Scan Me. Once you got to this really cool website, like I think it would have been a little helpful for people to be able to know how to maneuver it a little better.
Noted, noted.
And it's because like we have these cool grand ideas, but we understand what they do, right? So we have to just imagine we give it to somebody that doesn't, that they could.
Right. I agree with you. To somebody that doesn't know anything, like, okay, so what do I do now? For the next activation, what do you think about the actual garment or piece that you have being the ticket for the event?
So if it was an Art Basel event and maybe the tickets were swimsuits and something was like a prize, or it was something that was like maybe a capsule collection or a retro piece or something like that.
That'd be really cool.
That'd be a cool way, because just buying a swimsuit, you could buy a swimsuit anywhere, but what would make you want to put in this purchase to be a part of the event? So I think that would be relying on how creative, what is the piece? What is it tied to? How does it activate an event? What do you get from it?
Exactly.
Can it transition to something cooler later in the future? It takes a little more thought
Definitely.
to figure out how we make it worthy, because my brand pieces are not
I agree.
cheap,
And
so
it depends what it's gonna be, like what the event is and what the activations are gonna be also there. Um, Talking about NFCs, when did you first learn about what NFC is? Was it with us or was it before? Did you?
So I've heard of the technology before,
Mm.
but working with Work was the first time that we actually tried to activate it within my products, and to find creative ways of, introducing it into the retail space with me at least. And I'm still learning, and I think it's pretty cool, and I'd love to find more ways to introduce it or integrate it in what we're doing.
Awesome. So it is something that you want to keep advancing as NFCs advance as well.
Absolutely. Like anything technology driven that helps separate my brand from someone else, or solves a problem, or helps navigate things easier. Absolutely. I'd love to introduce it more.
For sure, and I feel like that's what NFC does, from a simple tap to your phone, it pulls up information that's easier than just, searching up on your phone or going and looking logistics and doing all these type of things. It just makes everything easier, and I feel like as we advance, even your business is going to take off in a different way, in a technology way. So
I mean, instant gratification is how you grab your sellers. Like women are impulsive, and it's amazing because when we see it, we want it. So if there's a way of like channeling, our flaws of non having control when we shop, right? Like you see it, you want it, and then you just get it. But if you give the break of that time frame where they go home and they think about it and sensibility steps in, or they're like, maybe I shouldn't do it, that's when you lose your sale, right? So if there's that way that you see it, you want it, boom, you get it, like that's the best way to create sales. It simplifies the process for the customer,
right.
And I just feel like that impulse is what really just makes people to move.
You're 100% right. This is a little bit off topic, but there's people who make an entire business on like TikTok shop and all that stuff, and people like make this video of them in an outfit or whatever it is, and they have the link right there, and because they see this person in the outfit like on this one video that they just scrolled on, they just click and buy it,
and that's it,
like that,
and
just
that's
on
that impulse. Yes,
literally. So
and
you're completely right.
Absolutely. So if you're in an event and it comes across the stage and you're like, oh my god, I need it, scan it, boom, done.
Exactly.
And now you just captured all these people. If you don't get capture that moment, you rely on time. Are they really coming back for it? And your chances of capturing the sale are just less.
Right. The more you give people time to think about it,
Just
tell them
it's just that ease of get it right now. So whatever helps to create sales in that aspect is what I would like to introduce more into our brands and our events.
Awesome.
Pieces.
I think this was a great conversation about NFCs and implicating it into your business. So it was nice talking to you, Lila.
Nice talking to you.